Welcome to the log of the Burns family vacation.
We went to England and Ireland from May 27th to June 11th of 2016.
On Friday, May 27th, we departed from Chicago.
It's not a landline.
No, he's doing no. Stop.
It's in the cloud now.
I don't know what. Yes.
Got it. It's in that. Now this is the first step. Where are you going? Going sideways. What's surprise? Oh, this is a great. This is so awesome.
Chris Martin, lead singer of Coldplay, he fasts 1 day a week because he fasts on the 7th day so that he appreciates food.
You do. That's true. I kept thinking. And then John said, well, I don't want to eat in front of you. I said, well, then go. I don't care if you eat in front of me. Then when he was and I smell it, I said, who is?
The kids had called me.
Well, bless their.
FaceTime me.
Oh, I love it.
My hair was broke.
And that's how I felt. I'm never going to take for granted my walk.
Yes.
It wasn't broke. I was
It's the truth, okay.
Look, I'm right.
Nothing's right.
Trains at Jackson. This is a Blue Line train to O'Hare.
Please take all of your belongings when leaving the station and train.
There's something called Big Blue Train. You can sit in the dollar
It's like a wine cooler.
Made really good figures with differences in the yeah.
On Saturday, May 28th, we arrived at London Heathrow Airport and rushed to Stonehenge before finally getting to our first home base in Cirencester.
So we wanted to think about what we did the first day.
Right. So we got here and we had to race to get the car. And
Race to get a signal.
okay. There isn't anything that doesn't look United States.
That's exactly how I felt when I first came here in college. We got to Heathrow and then took like a big tour bus into the city. I was like, this is just like...
Well, they did say queue instead of merge, and they said lift instead of elevator.
And the license plates are weird.
And the clown hair guy.
Well, you might see that at home.
And I'm driving on the right side of the car, on the left side of the
Hit the
road.
side of the road a little bit. We'll just at first, just testing the boundaries as anyone would.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. Part of the
I
adventure.
accept the responsibility if we have to buy new tires. So it's got to have the sides of the tires.
I don't think that'll happen.
Armpits have been. Oh. Might help some grass.
the rare sheep that one guy emailed us about?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure they're rare.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're rare.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, this has got like auto lock.
Those aren't sheep. Those are like piles of grass.
Sheep.
Those are
They're moving.
enormous sheep.
What?
The car is like braking on its own as we go down this hill. Isn't that weird?
It is weird. Driver alert.
That's been on the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Oh, you checked it.
I checked okay.
No.
Oh, is the driver alert? Yes.
Press to the side and see what it says. Alright, keep going. Don't look at it.
No, now I can't. Now it's saying stuff about a phone and I can't.
to get a SIM card.
Race to get a SIM card and race to Stonehenge to get there in time. And it was beautiful and magical. And then
What do you think?
right in the middle. It was holy.
Can I take a picture of you guys all with this in the background? That's cool.
Is Stonehenge.
Edwig, good place for a shot. Stood here between these stones, heel stone in the background.
Mark.
She's gone. All right. That's all right.
Will you make a picture of me similar to this one? Yeah. I mean, this one? Yeah. As much as 5 or 6. Yeah, I don't care how many.
Lovely.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
And then what? I just am wanting to think of those first days. I'm trying to just get all of the days in my brain because I only have 2 minutes left.
Adam and I did that. We went through all the meals we ate for the whole trip.
I just kind of have that too.
And then we stopped at Stonehenge Inn and had a Hawaiian dinner. It was Hawaiian buffet night. I didn't eat that.
It was like Sunday roast. But they were playing Marley reggae music.
So they had like grilled watermelon. Did you try it?
Grilled watermelon.
Yeah. Is that? I think that'd be quite good.
Yeah. And then drove the skinny roads in the dark. Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pull down.
So when we were at Stonehenge, one of the outdoor exhibits were a bunch of huts that were how people lived back then in the days of. Anyway, so one of them was open, so the 5 of us went in and took a 360-degree VR picture.
While we were observing Stonehenge from up close among the stones, we could hear sheep bleating from far away and then see them running across the fields that were around Stonehenge. And it was a very perfect introduction to the English countryside. And that is all. Here's Julia.
We may have already mentioned this, but while we were at Stonehenge, there was a tour group with us. We were a group of only about 25 people who got to go into the inner circle at our time period. And so it was us and a few other people and then a large tour group with a tour guide. And the tour guide was very protective of his tour and didn't want other people to hear the information that he was sharing. And at one point, a woman wandered too close and was standing near their group, and he chastised her very sharply. And she was embarrassed and was like, I'm sorry. And he was like, get away. This is our tour. So we had to just listen because, of course, you could hear everything he was saying, but just look like you weren't listening. And that seemed to be okay.
First day, Dan had to drive the car on the left-hand side of the street while driving on the right-hand side of the car. He did a great job. It was scary but fun. And then, after Stonehenge, we had to drive through the night, which was also thrilling and fun. Julia was afraid. Mom wasn't. And that's the end of that. For everybody at WHAD, I'm Adam Bad Burns Birdie, and this is the Bird Hour.
So way backing up, but I think that we adjusted to the new time really pretty quickly. On the flights, everybody seemed to get at least little cat naps, even though it was overnight. And then, we went straight to Stonehenge, and it seemed like, then when we finally got to our bed and breakfast, people went to bed. I personally haven't felt like I'm out of sync with the time, which makes me wonder what coming home is like. Maybe I'll just sleep for 2 days straight. Still going.
I feel like when we were in England, you would try to type and they'd say, no, and then you'd be like, yes, and then they'd be like, thank you.
I've had people that I almost had to shove it in their hands.
Well, that first night.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you tried to give it to the wrong person.
Yeah. Wait, not you. Her.
They looked too much alike.
So
That it was American money.
I went up to him. Total stranger. Here's some money.
But you were giving American money, too.
So here's some. It's American. I hope you can use it. She's like, why are you giving this to me?
Some strange man.
And so then I realized, and I grabbed her on the shoulder and said, "Not you,
Oh, no.
her."
Where was this?
At the first restaurant
Did you recount the
after
story?
Stonehenge.